A year ago, one of the participants in a training that I had conducted weeks before that approached me to say thank you. When I asked her why she was thanking me, she said that she had just finished reading Sheryl Sandberg's Leaning. And with the information that she got from the book, she was now ready to make the change in her career, something that she had always wanted to do, but was often unsure on how to go about that and was scared. She didn't know how that would turn out. But from the information that Sheryl shared in her book, she now had the answers that she was looking for, and also she was more open to that and was just going to do it. Basically, she got the courage to do that. You may be wondering, well, why is she thanking you if it was Sheryl's book that she read? You see, one of the things that I had discussed during the training was the importance of reading and how one can read when they have no time to read. It was after taking part in that training that she went and got Leaning by Sheryl and then read and got the courage and the answers that she had been looking for that would now help her to make the career change. And right now, as we speak, she's actually gone far in the process of making that change in her career. Now, this is the thing that I enjoy most about being a public speaker and a trainer. I love when the people that listen to me or when people that go through my training are able to take a decision and actions that help them to achieve a dream or goal of theirs. And that's what being a transformational speaker comes down to. You want to help your audience to achieve their results, to achieve their goals. How can you do that? If this is your first time coming to this channel, welcome. My name is Buife Nomeh, and if you are a returning champion, hey, good to have you, subscriber. I love having you being a part of this community. To help your audience to achieve their goals, there are things that you must know and do. The first is that you have to know what they want. You have to know where they are in their journey. This can be where they are in their lives, in their relationships, in their careers, in their businesses. It depends on the type of speaker that you are or desire to be. But you have to know what your audience wants and where they are. The second thing is that you need to believe that you have what it takes to help them to achieve that. As a relationship coach, for instance, who is going into speaking, you have to believe that your audience would benefit from the knowledge and the information that you have on relationships. Why am I saying this? Because how you show up in terms of how you communicate, the enthusiasm that you show up with on stage, and the passion with which you share your knowledge or message play a big role in how much your audience receives that information from you. The third thing is that you have to be clear about what your objectives are. Setting objectives for your presentations or training is not just a fancy thing that you put on your slide to say, hey, I have my objectives. No, your objectives are things that you should actually think about. You have to think about what you want your audience to take away from your presentation. And here's a good way that I do this. Write this statement: every dash can be, have, do, dash. So the first dash is your audience type. For instance, if your audience were career women who are looking to have healthy, happy relationships, you can say something like, every career woman can have a healthy, happy relationship. Now, when you make that statement, it leads you to the next thing. Two questions that you ask after that. How can they have that, and why should they have that? With these two questions, why and how, you're able to get the information that would help you to get your audience to do what is necessary to achieve their goals. Why do I say this? When you ask the question, why, you're literally speaking to, why is it important? How does this benefit my audience? When you ask that question, make a list of every benefit of being that, having that, or doing that. For instance, What is the benefit of having a healthy and happy relationship? How does it benefit a career woman? That would be your answers to the why. Then the second thing is, how can they become that? How can they do that? How can they have that? Now, at this point, we are talking about the actions that they can take. So, step 1, step 2, step 3. And if you have sub steps, you can put that in there. When you have the why answers and the how answers, you're well on your way to having a speech, presentation, or training that would greatly impact your audience. How can you be so sure, Buife? Okay, I'll answer that as well. To get people to do things, one, you have to tell them why it's important they do it. If I don't know why it's important to do something, I would never do that thing. Let me give you a practical example. So as I was setting up to shoot this particular video, my ring light stand spoiled. I tried to fix it up, steady it, but it just wasn't working. And I did this for more than 40 minutes and I could not figure out how to steady this thing and get the angle that I really wanted to shoot from. So guess what? I told myself, I think I'm done. I'm going to shoot this video another day. I'm just going to use the first one that I've done, because I just had an interview with someone, which I'm going to be sharing with you. So I was like, oh, I've already done one video. I'm done. But then I picked up my phone and saw a post, and it was someone sharing a testimonial from a podcast owner who had interviewed him on his podcast. That reminded me of why I needed to shoot this video. I shoot this video not because I feel like it, not because it gives me anything, but because I know that there is someone out there who needs the information that I'm sharing to get ahead in their lives, to accomplish their goals, to fulfill their destiny. I truly, truly believe that. And if you're watching this, I believe that you are one of such people. So having read that, having gotten that reminder on what my why is, I go back to it. And I just told myself, it doesn't have to be that angle. I can shoot from another angle. And here we are. Even though my lighting is becoming poorer and poorer, I just have to shoot this video. So you see how knowing the why helps your audience to feel like they can actually do that thing, or that they just have to go do it. Like it awakens the can-do spirit in them and they're ready to just go for it. Now, this is where a lot of motivational speakers kind of like stop. So they tell people why they need to go do something. But then when people are energized like that and, hey, I can't wait to go do this, they leave that hall or after watching that video, and then, okay, they want to go try that, and, oh, okay, this isn't easy. They hit the wall. Why? Because the speaker gave them why that they should do that thing, but never showed them how to do it, which is the other part of that equation, that statement that you made, and those two questions that I asked you to ask yourself, why and how. With the how, you now detail the step-by-step that someone can take to go from being inspired and motivated to do that thing to actually doing it, so that when they go out and start doing it, they know exactly what to do. It reduces the frustration, it reduces the stress, and it makes the process more fulfilling for them and keeps them in the path of doing that thing till they achieve the desired results. So if you want to become a transformational speaker, this is one thing that you need to keep in mind: helping your audience to achieve their desired results. And how do you do that? Determine what they want, believe that you can give them what they want, then ask yourself, why would they want that, or why should they want that? Why would they want to do that, or why should they want to do that? And then how can they do it? With these 4 steps, you can create a training or presentation that is both helpful to your audience and makes you a brilliant speaker. If you love this video, click the like button and share it. Also, I'd like to know, what kind of speaker are you? Or if you could speak on any topic at all for 30 minutes without much preparation, what would that topic be? Let me know in the comment section. If you need help building your speech or starting out as a public speaker, do click on my Calendly link to set up a call with me. I'll be glad to have a 15 minutes discovery call with you to see if we are a good fit for one another. See you in my next video.